Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League, and I'm going to be playing some more of this deck, mostly Rakdos. You can always check out the other leagues of this deck on my YouTube channel, along with a ton of other content, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. That's the best way to support me. Again, youtube.com/snapbolt. We also record live on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. So come hang out live. And you can see me record. You can talk in the chat. It's a fun time hanging out for everyone. But enough with the shout outs. Let's get into this deck and what we're playing, and then we'll get into some games. So I've played this deck recently on the channel. I've made a couple changes from the last two times I played the deck. We've had pretty good results. I think I've actually played 3 leagues with the deck: 4-1, 3-2, 4-1. Last time we got bested by Mono Blue Fay in round 5 to dodge our 5-0. But I think the deck is pretty strong. And let's get into what it is. This will be a relatively quick deck tech. We're basically just a cleansing wildfire pile, Rakdos base. We're just splashing green. That's why it's called mostly Rakdos for Fangren Marauder. And because it's kind of a free splash because of cleansing wildfire, you need extra tap indestructible lands for wildfire anyway, and then you get the forest. And Marauder seems like pretty good against Affinity, which is what we're trying to do. So this deck is classic like Deadly Dispute, Ichor Wellspring card advantage shell that's kind of becoming a staple in Pauper. It's just such a strong combination. It just turns Deadly Dispute into Ancestral Recall, which is just so nice. Another card I'm playing is Reckless Impulse. This hasn't really caught on yet, but it's been really impressing me. I have some other ideas where I want to test this card out, but it's been really good in this deck. It's not as good on turn 2 because if you hit any of these spells on turn 2, they're just dead. You can't really cast them. So you want to wait as long as possible, casting your Ichor Wellsprings, Wildfires, Deadly Disputes, removal spells, and then Reckless Impulse later in the game. But it's still such a good card advantage mechanism that I think it's worth it. And then your threats are Boarding Party, Fangren Marauder, Bleak Coven Vampires, just a ton of removal spells, 4 Gallblast, 4 Cast Down. Again, this Rakdos shell is pretty well known. What I did is basically just add Fangren Marauder and Reckless Impulse. I've added some extra affinity hate in the sideboard since last time, so we'll go up to triple Marauder, double Gorilla Shaman, Ancient Grudge, not to mention just Gallblast and Cast Down are reasonable against them. So I feel like our affinity matchup should be decent, maybe not that great. And this is one thing I really wanted to talk about before we get into the league. I am one match into this league already, so we're 1-0 in the league. I played against Affinity and I won. Okay? Good start. We're 1-0 in the league. We're going to be going into match 2 in a second here. However, I won the first game on the back of Fangren Marauders. In the second game, my hand was like double Cleansing Wildfire, Gorilla Shaman, Ancient Grudge. I went turn 2 Cleansing Wildfire them, kill one of their lands. Then they had 2 indestructible lands. Then I Cleansing Wildfire myself. Then I went Gorilla Shaman, kill a land. And I still had a chance to lose that game. If they had had a Tog Fling at one point, I could have lost. Um, but I was able to get there. So Affinity is just so strong. Even with tons of hate, it's still tough. Like in like any deck with white mana, I'd probably recommend 4 Revoke, 4 Dust to Death at this point. It's just pretty insane. And Travadis, no, we can win with Bleak Coven Vampires, Boarding Party, or Fangren Marauder, and we have just so much removal to clear the way. We also have 1 Blood Fountain, which has been really nice at buying back our threats, but we have these 11 threats here that we can win with. So yeah, we win by attacking with our creatures, but also just grinding them out, killing all their stuff, drawing a bunch of cards. So just your typical kind of like big mid-range deck, control deck. Um, so let's just get right into the league. I mean, sideboard's pretty much the same, just made a couple cuts to make room for these cards, but let's just jam right into now match 2. All right, we're in round 2 now. I know the counter will say 0-0. It'll just count the matches of the stream, but we're against OutZero. We played against this opponent a lot. This hand is actually pretty bad. Like, we have only expensive spells. We have 4 lands. Yeah, OutZero's been playing a ton. Like, if I draw cheap interaction, then this hand becomes fine. But I think I should just mulligan, just try for a better hand. Yeah, this is so much better. So much better. I kind of want to just put back Ichor Wellspring, Putting back land seems kind of greedy. I can go turn 2 Wildfire, keep both of my removal spells. Alternatively, keep Wellspring, put back one of the removal spells. I think I kind of like that. I think I'll just keep the Gal Blast and keep the Ichor Wellspring, because then if I draw Deadly Dispute, I get to Ancestral. And this way I can go tap land, and then turn 2 I could go tap land Gal Blast, depending on what they're on. Forget what OutZero usually plays. Maybe they play a variety of decks. Let's go. Oh, Affinity. Okay. Reckless Impulse was a good draw. If they play a non-indestructible land, I'm going to Cleansing Wildfire them. Yeah, I'm going to kill the Vault. I want to ramp, but I don't necessarily need to with this hand. So destroying your land, draw a card seems pretty good compared to Rampant Growth, draw a card. Well, now we draw a 6-drop, but we're still in a reasonable spot here. Probably go Wellspring, tap land next turn. All right, they play in a Tog. I think I want to just go Chromatic. I guess I go Bridge, Galvanic Blast this right now, and they can sack both of these to save it. But then they're just on 2 artifact lands, a Tog. Yeah, they get to draw cards, but they have to sack both of these to a Tog to save it. I think that's the play. I think that's better than just doing nothing. Of course, I wish I kept Cast Down now, but they're going to save it. It makes sense. Now they need a lot of artifacts to really do something. Maybe I can like Reckless Impulse into land, Cast Down, or Reckless Impulse into another Gal Blast. Oh, geez, they're just kind of doing it here. This deck is just so strong. Turn 2, destroy your land, draw a card. It just feels like I'm behind. Kind of crazy. I think I should crack Star to draw right now. And then probably Reckless Impulse. Mountain Gal Blast. Okay. So they're gonna have to sack Ichor Wellspring land to save a Tog now. That wasn't bad. I mean, I think this matchup against Affinity is decent. It's not like an auto win by any means. We lost to Affinity the other day with triple Fangren Marauder in play, so it's pretty close. Again, I have some extra sideboard hate because I have double Gorilla Shaman, Ancient Grudge, and triple Fangren Marauder main. So we definitely have some hate, but as you can see here, we went turn 2 land destruction, and like we're still not in the best spot. I think I just lead on Reckless Impulse here. I have to play the Mountain, most likely. See what we hit. We hit Cast Down, Cleansing Wildfire. That's not bad. I can Cleansing Wildfire their Great Furnace. Or I can Cleansing Wildfire myself. I could go Mountain Cleansing Wildfire myself in order to draw a card. I can also just Cast Down the Disciple right now. But I have to play the Mountain this turn. This is a close spot. I think I want to just kill Great Furnace. Draw a card. Then I might not be able to Boarding Party next turn. But then I could still go like Wellspring, Cast Down, Tap Land or something. Just keep killing their lands. Keeping them down on mana is annoying, and keeping them down on artifacts. They also can't sack it right now. We can Cast Down next turn. Deadly Dispute. That's not a bad draw, because now we have Ancestral. And plus, the longer this game goes on, the more likely we can find Fangren Marauder. They're going Ancestral. Jeez. And they're going to drain us for 2 between sacking this and the treasure. This deck is just so nuts. Turn 2, kill your land. Play a bunch of interaction. Turn 5, kill your land again. They're just like doing fine still. I mean, they're still only on 4 mana, which helps. They're going to play another Disciple, perhaps. The deck isn't fully updated. It's missing a couple sideboard cards. I added a couple. I made a couple changes. I haven't updated the deck list yet, but it's very, very close. We're just basically playing Gorilla Shaman, Ancient Grudge, and it might not even have the Suffocating Fumes as well. Okay, so now I'm going to plan to go cast down this right now while they're tapped out. That saves me a lot of life. And then play Ichor Wellspring. Then I might even just Deadly Dispute right now, because they could have Dispel. And I can't really play around like a Tog Fling anyway. I have to use the cast down this turn. I could have played Boarding Party, but I think that this line is better. Hopefully we can 5-0 here. Got a long way to go. They have double star in play, 5 cards in hand. We have a lot of cards in hand too, though. And again, we're just trying to draw towards Marauder. Marauder's pretty hard for them to deal with. I think I'd rather Ancestral right now, where I know I can resolve it. I don't even have to discard. I'll go up to 7. Reckless Impulse. All right. Not bad. A bunch of untap lands to play as well. Another Ichor Wellspring from them. Pathetic Prism. A lot of times they've been cutting this card now. 2 mana. Deadly Dispute. Sure. So they go Ancestral. Mirror Enforcer. Okay, that's fine. That gets the target if we cascade into removal spells. Jeez. This deck is just so crazy. And Disciple? Oh, Duress. Okay, so they probably take Reckless Impulse here. Marauder off the top, I'll just play that. Otherwise, I'll just play Boarding Party tap land most likely. Galvanic Blast. I guess I don't want to crack Treasure for no reason. So I guess I'm just playing like Swamp, Boarding Party, leaving up Bridge for Gal Blast. I can attack, see what I cascade into, but I think I should play Untap Land here. Ichor Wellspring, sure. And then I can attack and then just Gal Blast one of these right now. If they double block, I just obviously still just get one of them. Okay. We're kind of in trouble here because we're a little bit flooded. Really need to find Fangren Marauder here or we could just die. Yeah, Duress doesn't miss that much in this meta, and they usually only play 1. And they can draw so many cards that it's kind of good just to find it. You can also tell them if they can go for a Tog Fling. We're playing 6 mana 6/3. They're playing 0 mana 4/4. No, it's not exactly that, but there's a showcase challenge coming up early December, and if nothing changes, I'm probably just gonna have to play Affinity. It's just too strong now. They can just get back a Tog. I guess you could just play Infinite Hate, but I don't know how good that is either. All right, let's just go attack. They're at 14. Then I play Bleak Coven and then tap land, play the Swamp next turn. Yeah. Could have attacked first. Maybe they didn't, maybe they wouldn't trade, but they're going to be able to Blood Fountain here. We go up to 15. We take them down to 10. I guess I could have played Untapped Land, crack the treasure, but I want to find Marauder and then still have the treasure to gain 5 because I think it actually could be relevant if we don't die. Are they going to go loot with blood or are they going to go makeshift munitions something? Oh, Gal Blast. All right, I mean, at least that means they're not going Gal Blast face. I think if they just ban a Tog, Affinity would probably still be the best deck or close to the best deck. I think it would just still be really strong. There's probably some way to build it that's just still pretty inevitable. That would obviously take the deck down a lot. Right, they Blood Fountain double Mirror Enforcer and not the Atog? That's interesting. I mean, we're dead if we don't find anything here. Might as well play this. So removal spell could keep us alive. Bleak Coven is actually pretty good here. Because now they have to trade for Boarding Party. We go back up to 15 as well, which is nice. We really need to find another Ancestral Recall. No, do not unban Companion. No. Please, no. Alright, they're down to 6. We could still get them. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't get back a Tog with Blood Fountain. They just wanted to go faster? That was obviously a good top deck to hit the Boarding Party into Bleak Coven, but it still might not be enough. Reckless Impulse and or Deadly Dispute are probably our best draws. I mean, maybe Fangren Marauder is a better draw. I kind of like the art on Mirror Enforcer. I don't know why. I kind of like it. Robots everywhere, exactly. They're only on 4 actual mana, though. Oh, they're killing Bleak Coven, draining. They need 1 more mana to do this. And then they're going to hit for 8. I mean, if we find... Yeah, if we can... We just need to draw Reckless Impulse or Deadly Dispute to draw multiple cards. That would really help here. We're not doing that much. Wow, staying back with Mirror Enforcer. That's awesome for us. Non-land. Brutal. So we're just dead on board. Just got a little flooded, couldn't find a Fangren Marauder. We drew over half our deck. 0 Fangrens. Sucks. Lost to Affinity game 1. Alright. Let's go double Gorilla Shaman, Ancient Grudge. I actually don't think I need Shaman. Bleak Coven a little bit clunky. Maybe 1 Reckless Impulse out. Could set out 1 Chromatic Star as well. I think I can draw so many cards anyway. I think Star is actually decent. As funny as this is, I think Nihil Spellbomb's actually pretty good because of Blood Fountain. If they have 1 or 2 Blood Fountain, Nihil Spellbomb can always be cycled. You can even sack it to Deadly Dispute, pay the black sometimes to draw. Cart Clan can be good against Disciple, but then it's only good if they play out multiple Disciples. I think I'd rather just stay on the Galvablast Cast Down plan. I'm going to try without Cart Clan. I'm going to try this. I don't really want to be on the Cart Clan plan. Oh, man. No red source for this Wildfire. We do have a black source for Cast Down. If we draw a red source, this hand starts to get pretty good. We have like 8, 9, 10, 11 red sources, I think. 3 plus 8, 11 red sources plus star. Sided out 1 star, so we have like 13 red sources. What's our chance per draw to draw a red source? 25%. Let's just not do it. Oh no. I think I'm just going to keep this. I could go to 5 and just try to find Gorilla Shaman, because this hand's actually pretty bad. Oh, Travidus, thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing. Awesome. I've seen you here a couple times, so appreciate that. I'm going to go to 5, try to find the hate now. All right, we'll keep this on 5. I think I put back Reckless Impulse Spellbomb. Yep. If we draw an untapped land, we might be fine here. Got you with the UN evoke. That's what I like to hear. All right, let's go play Chromatic Star. I want to be able to ramp my mana so I can Shaman kill like multiple lands. They're playing all indestructible lands too. Jeez. Ancient Grudge. All right, let's add red mana. Draw. Nice. Now I'm not going to play Gorilla Shaman here. That's a mistake because then they just Gal Blast it and I don't get any value. Definitely Cleansing Wildfire ourselves here. We get to make more mana, which is just huge. We have our green source. I think I'll have second red source here. Now what I can do, which is nice also, especially if I draw an untapped land and they play something to kill with Shaman, I can go Shaman kill a land. Then if they killed something, I could leave up Deadly Dispute for Shaman. That's probably just what I'm going to have to do anyway. Play Shaman, pass, and then if they Gal Blast it, just Deadly Dispute the Shaman. It's not a good line, but it turns Deadly Dispute, into like a 3-for-1 at least, which is what we need on this mulligan to 5. Looks like they kept an awkward hand. There's a land, okay. And it's a black source. Shaman killing nothing is just not where you want to be, but they have 3 indestructible lands. And they're probably going to take their turn to Gal Blast it. They can't play a non-indestructible land here. And if they do kill it, I get to just Deadly Dispute it away. Otherwise, I can just leave it and play if I want. Gal Blast it. They're going to do that. Come on. They have to. Yeah. Okay, if we draw an untapped land, we could just play Marauder. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Now they play land that we could have killed. I'm not going to grudge this second, but I will just lead on Reckless Impulse here. Tap the forest because we're not playing Marauder this turn. We'll try to play it next turn. Oh, Blue Blast that. Man, I could have gone Grudge this first, passed to main 2, then Reckless Impulse. It's pretty unfortunate. Might have just been a mistake by me. I wanted to see what I was going to Reckless Impulse first, though. I don't even think they got baited. I wanted to resolve Reckless Impulse, actually. Double Mirror Enforcer, okay. Land, okay. So I can just play Fangren Marauder. I feel like doing everything else might just be better. Like I can go... Maybe not. No, because if I just play Fangren, they're going to hit for 8. But if I just play Blood Fountain, Wellspring, Gal Blast this turn, I only get hit for 4. Then next turn I go Marauder, and I can like maybe gain life immediately or something off of it. I like that better. So I think I just lead on tapping these 2 lands, play Ichor Wellspring. I might want to play Darksteel first, but if I draw a tap land, I'm going to want to play that. Okay. And let's go play Darksteel, play Blood Fountain, Galvanic Blast, one of these, pass the turn. Okay. Bridges are so strong. Now I can go Fangren Marauder, crack Treasure, crack Blood Token, perhaps. Depends what I draw. Deadly Dispute, Ancestral Recall. I could have grudged a Mirror Enforcer, but I kind of want to grudge a land as well. All right, they miss on duress. I don't really care about taking 4. A Tog? Okay. Sure. Now I can also grudge this. Ooh, and a land to grudge too. Nice. Now we have some good stuff to do here. Chromatic Star. So I'm not able to play the star and crack it to Marauder here, right? So I have to just go play Darksteel, play Fangren Marauder. And then I think I'm going Ancient Grudge or Mirror Enforcer right now, gain 5. Yeah. Always yes, always yield. They also kind of need cast down for this. Just sucks we couldn't find a Marauder last game. Then I gained 5 off this. Let's not yield to that. I gained my 5. Okay, okay. Yeah, gained my 5. Okay. Ancient Grudge fizzles, and then next turn I can crack like a bunch more artifacts on my own, which is nice. I can just start triggering my own Marauder here. And if they kill it, I have this Blood Fountain, which is nice. They don't have much going on. This was a mulligan to 5 for us, too. Just really got to get these Marauders in play. All right, Blood Fountain is good. But if they want to sack this, I gain 5. Just make it harder and harder for them to combo kill, which is nice. All right, 2, 4, 6. Well, they can't go in. I can just take. I don't want to lose my Marauder here. If they try to sack stuff, then I start gaining life. Bleak Coven Vampires, not bad. Let's go Chromatic Star. Crack for black. Trigger Marauder. Another Bleak Coven. And then let's go Bleak Coven, drain for 4, and then attack. All right, so we're at 39. We still have Marauder in play. Now we have another blocker. We can drain for 4 again with extra Bleak Coven. Bleak Coven is like, it is good sometimes, especially against like burn and stuff, but otherwise it's just so-so. All right, they get back double Enforcer. We gain 5. They play double Enforcer, triple Enforcer, 1 card left. They're at 11. They can't attack. So I can play her Wellspring, but then I might not get to Bleak Coven. I think I start by just attacking with this. They're going to have to trade, then I get to gain 5, and then I'll play another Bleak Coven. And if they take 4, that's good for me too. Whoa. They're going to just eat Bleak Coven and allow us to gain a bunch of life? They still have to sack 2 things. Imagine if I had a cast down here. That was a pretty aggressive line. Like, I still trade Bleak Coven for Vault plus Prism. I know their board's pretty decent, but not sure about that line from them. I don't need a Gorilla Shaman. All their lanes are indestructible except for this. I can Fountain next turn. I'd rather just play this. I can always cycle Blood Token to gain 5 as well, but I'm at 58 now, and they still need to kill Fangren before they do anything. Whoa. All right. I'm fine to just gain 1 here. All right, let's just untap. Boarding party. I think I kind of want to just do that. A lot of good hits here. Deadly Dispute. Nice. Just trigger Fangren a bunch more times. Galvanic Blast as well. Nice. More boarding parties. Love it. Now I think I just... Let's see, if I was thinking if I could attack with both, but I don't think I can. I'm just going to attack with Boarding Party. They might just block here, and then I can Gal Blast like a Tog or something. Their upkeep, perhaps. I think I like that. I guess I can... Should have done it on my turn, because now they can sack to this. Well, I guess that's fine. Go to 74, try to Gal Blast the Atog. Just get it out of there. We still have Fountain, and we're just going to keep playing these. So they're saving their Atog, but they don't have many artifacts left, and now we're at 84. Marauder just showing its strength this game. Deadly Dispute, go to 89. Sick. I think they're done. Even if they draw a cast down right now, we're at such a high life total and we have boarding parties coming down for the next 2 turns. They're just going in. Jeez. I guess they could fling the Marauder. We're at 94. Must be nice. All right. We got him. Just keep playing expensive card after expensive card with Marauder sitting there the whole time. The Bleak Covens did fine. They're just kind of like one of the weaker cards in the deck still. I'm coming around on them, but they're still so-so. They may have cited out some number of Disciples, so I'm definitely not bringing in Cart Clan. Chainer's Edict is reasonable against them. I definitely like Nihil Spellbomb. I might even want a second one. But let's just go Gorilla Shaman, Grudge, Marauder. That was a mulligan to 5, and our draw felt pretty strong. Like, we were continually gaining card advantage off 5. That was nice. I think the Gorilla Shaman play, like, really made that game. Play the Gorilla Shaman, even though I wasn't getting value out of it, and then just sacking it to Deadly Dispute in response to Gal Blast was just so nice. All right, let's go. They mulligan to 6. Shaman still does the thing. Now they mulligan to 5. Can we just beat Affinity twice in this league? I know the record says 0-0. Anyone just joining? I played one match off stream and we won against Affinity. And they kept 5. Okay. Nice. I'm down to draw Bridge. It's a good draw. Play Disciple? No. They're playing Indestructible lands, which is not ideal, but they were also on 5 cards here. I'm not going to play Gorilla Shaman. Could consider playing it next turn. Because if I play Shaman, kill Seat here, even if they kill Shaman, it's still a 2-for-1, and they didn't do anything yet, and taking them down a land is solid. So I'm going to do that. I guess this could get Hydro Blasted. There wouldn't be anything I can do about that. I guess they can Deadly Dispute the Seat. Looks like that's what they're going to do. I guess I could have just waited with Gorilla Shaman until their upkeep. Damn, that would have been the line. I didn't think about that. Still not a bad exchange. It looks like they don't have a Gal Blast. They would have played it. They tap their red source to play Thoughtcast. That's interesting. Not sure why they did that. I was going to say I can kill Treasure, but they sacked it. All right. I definitely like leaving up Deadly Dispute here. I think I want to go Ancient Grudge, your Mirror Enforcer, hold the Gal Blast, or I guess that's wrong, because I can just go Galvanic Blast this, attack for 1, play tap land, leave up Deadly Dispute, then I also get to play my tap land. Definitely doing this. Guess I'll tap like this. I could also kill the Chromatic Star by tapping 3 mana. They get to draw, sure, but It is worth it. They've drawn a lot of their indestructible lands, but a lot of times Affinity only plays like 7 indestructible lands or something. They cut them when they're greedy. They don't play like, 11 all the time. Sometimes they do, but a lot of times they do not. Just gonna leave up Grudge and Deadly Dispute here, because again, if they kill Shaman, I can sack it to Dispute, which is a nice little combo. And I have this Marauder here. This is looking good. Fangren Marauder's so good in this matchup. That's kind of why I wanted to kill the star, but I can kill the treasure. See if they sack it right now. Using the treasure to Galvanic Blast that. All right, let's Deadly Dispute again. Same play as last game. There's some draws where Gorilla Shaman is just going to be totally backbreaking. We still have this Grudge. Nice. I could Grudge the Wellspring too, but I think I want to just... Could Grudge their land right now. I could also just either play Marauder or Fangren or Bleak Coven Vampires. If I wait one turn on Marauder, I can crack Treasure after I've played Marauder. Kill land, tap land might just be the best line. Then they're just on 3 mana. And I have Grudge up. There's no rush to Bleak Coven. Except that I get a 4/3 in play. Giving them 1 more mana. I think I'm just going to swamp Bleak Coven here. Probably cannot get comboed out. It's just so much more mana efficient. Next turn I could just play Marauder and then I could Grudge after that. And then I gain a bunch of life. Just playing Marauder that turn would have been decent as well. But I can just play it next turn. There's the Tog, okay. Sack Wellspring right now. Interesting. Looks like they're trying to find land. I want to see them play another non-indestructible land. Not getting so lucky. Nice, that's such a good draw. I think I want to just cast down this, Grudge this, tap land. That's just too enticing. And then next turn Marauder. Looking good. They're at 11. They do have 7 cards in hand. And if more people start playing this deck, they're going to need cast downs in the sideboard for these. Okay, now I can go play land, play Marauder, play Reckless Impulse. I like that a lot. Oops. Gotta tap a green. Play Marauder. Sack for red, and they concede to Marauder. Nice. Fangren Marauder goes a long way in this matchup. GG's out 0. 2-0, let's go round 3. All right, round 3, we're against GL Nemesis. I was about to say, hey, GL Nemesis, but I didn't want to go there. Would you like to play first? Yes. All right, this hand looks great. Fantastic hand here. Turn 2 Wildfire, we have Deadly Dispute, we have the Blood. Blood Fountain has continually been good. Could try going up to 2, but I feel like I never have time to crack it because I always draw cards and have more things to do. Okay, Delver of Secrets. The new Delver. I think I want to go Galvblast Tapland. Just not let them flip Delver and hold up a counterspell. I can just Cleansing Wildfire like next turn. I think it's worth. I guess they could have Mutagenic Growth here. They do? They do have it. Wow. I get instantly punished. Didn't want to play my top lane this turn though. And then they're probably going to flip. They don't. Okay, that's good. I wonder if this is Mono Blue Delver. It probably is. Yeah, it is. Okay, no fairy miscreant bug. That's nice. Hey Ken Barb, what's up? Glad you could join from Reddit. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mono blue lists floating around. Who knows whose list it is exactly that they're playing? But I get to go Wildfire plus Blood Fountain next turn and start like jamming like expensive cards. Hopefully, we find Boarding Party. Seems good in this matchup. Okay, so I guess I can just lead on Cleansing Wildfire to see what I draw. I can just play Blood Fountain with Swamp. If I play Swamp first, I could draw Galvanic Blast off this that I would want to play. So I guess it's worth it. Yes, I want to use the ability. Thank you. I'll get another Black Source. Wow, look at that. Immediately not punished. I just don't want them to have another Miscreant. I feel like if they had one, they would have played it. But I think killing Delver is where it's at. Still can't play Bleak Coven next turn quite yet, but okay, of course. Surprise! I mean, they must have pondered into it or something. And another Delver. 3 cards in hand. Attack for 1. Probably going to go play Star, Deadly Dispute the Star. And then I could go Cleansing Wildfire. I could even find an untap land off this combo. Yeah, it's got to be the line. They could have Dispel or Spell Pierce, I guess. Cast down. I found a tapped land. So I could go Cast down, tap land, or Cleansing Wildfire, tap land. I think I want to cast down the Delver right now. Again, just buying time seems really good against them. And Delver flipping is going to deal me a lot of damage. Marauder is so-so. What's up, Juan Navarro? Um, Marauder could gain me life here. If I don't draw anything, I could just Vampire. I don't want to play into Spell Stutter Sprite. They need to actually have Counterspell here. Yeah, Marauder's still a 5/5 that we can trigger. We can gain life. So we'll see if we can go back up to 20. If they counter this, that's fine. Not great for us, but I'm trying to play around a Spell Stutter here by playing expensive cards. Lose focus. Okay. If I draw an untapped land, I think I will jam Marauder. Otherwise, I'll probably lead on Wildfire into Blood Fountain. Okay. They bounce 2 lands here. Yeah, they get to draw cards, but that's a lot of lands down. They're going to play a land, be at 2 mana. This is a Gush creature. 3rd Fairy Miscreant. Jeez. Top 17 cards. They did ponder once, but it's starting to get kind of crazy. Untap land. Resolving this would be huge because then they have to counter like every artifact. Otherwise, I can start gaining life off Marauder. I guess they could have Snap, so maybe I just am supposed to play all these things. Okay. Let's lead on Cleansing Wildfire. Draw a card. Let's get Mountain here. We draw Deadly Dispute. I could go cast down Blood Fountain this turn. Resolving the Blood Fountain seems really good. Saving my life total also seems good. I could just kill the Fathom Seer so they can't like snap it back to their hand or anything crazy. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I could wait for Ninja, but I want to be able to like resolve my spells too. If I let them untap, could get rough for me. Not sure. It's tough. Fairy Seer. I guess if they Ninja Miscreant here, it's gonna be pretty bad. I could have gone Wildfire into Fountain. I just again didn't want them to continually Fathom Seer. So I thought I should just kill it while they're tapped out, but maybe I was wrong. They have 2 mana available here. Could just be Spell Stutter Spray. I mean, they could have lose focus or counterspell. I'm just gonna play Marauder. I can't be too scared. We'll see. They have it. Okay. Even if they counterspell that, I mean, then I get to resolve my more likely resolve my Deadly Dispute. I'm gonna try to bait with Wildfire on my next turn. We're kind of just getting tempoed out here. That mutagenic turn 1 on our Gallblast just was so brutal. If I didn't do that, it might have been better. All right, let's try to bait. Guess I get Swamp here. Probably not taking the bait. The 4th Wildfire. Let's get Mountain here. They are going to Spell Stutter Sprite that. Okay. Now I'm going to try to Deadly Dispute my Blood token right now. I don't think it's getting better to wait. I'd rather draw the cards now. If they have another counter, then yep, they just did it. Okay, geez. Don't think I have any outs here. Maybe Marauder can somehow be an out. Not sure. They just got us good this game. Even if I had gone Wildfire and saved the cast down, I don't think that was what was getting us. They just tempoed us out. They countered our key spells, they countered Marauder and Bleak Coven, and we weren't able to do anything. We get a couple Pyroblasts and double Fumes. That's a lot. That does matter for sure. They have 1 card in hand. Again, I don't think I have any outs. For let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go to 6 if I fountain back Bleak Coven and play it. And that's the only thing I can fountain back. We're dead on board. We're at 2. Oh, last turn. Yeah, the chat was delayed. I see. That mutagenic just won them that game, I think. Because we had to spend a second Gallblast on their other Delver. Fume should go a long way here. I'm glad we added that to the sideboard. Oops, not weather. Pyroblasts. They have mostly flyers. 1 Fangren's not bad, but I think against Snap, it's just a little bit too weak. I think this is where I want to be. This seems good to me. Don't want Ancient Grudge for Spire Golem. Yeah, Weather the Storm could buy some time, but I don't think that's where we want to be. We want to just be like all removal spells, Pyroblast, Gallblast, Cast Down, Fumes, and card advantage. And then we can gain life with Bleak Coven. I don't think we want to just have a gain life, do nothing spell. Because they can often just be like, okay, that resolves. I take 2 more turns, but I have double counter spell up, so it doesn't matter. We want like just more action. All right, this looks good. This actually looks really good. If they play a 1-drop, do I just cast down it? I guess it depends what they do. I don't want to get ninja'd. Might be safer to just cast down right now. Now we have Pyroblast. Now I can wait. Now that I have Pyroblast, it's pretty safe. If they go for Ninja, I can just kill the Ninja. If they try to play Miscreant, I can just kill this Miscreant. But now I can wait till turn 3. Hopefully they play some more targets for Fumes. Ooh, okay. Now I'm going to cast down. And then if they have Dispel, so be it. So we kill their Flying Man. They play another Flying Man. Ooh, Cleansing Wildfire. I like that. So it's play Mountain. Cleansing Wildfire ourselves. If they Hydroblast, I'll counter back. I really want this to resolve so I can boarding party sooner. And having this Fumes is nice. Want more lands, want more cards, so Wildfire does exactly what we want. Gonna get Swamp. Draw another cast down. Nice. So hopefully they just go like Delver, Pass or something crazy. Stormbound Geist. Okay. It's kind of annoying. Not the end of the world. Chromatic Star. I don't think I want to double cast down this. I think I'll go Star. Crack. See if I can draw a land right here. No, we draw another copy of Fumes. I could just play one copy of Fumes now. I think I just play a cast down while they're tapped out. This is a tough spot as well. They have 3 cards in hand. I can just ignore the Stormbound guys for now. I could do nothing. I could cycle one copy of Fumes to try to hit a land. Seems a little bit greedy. It's also not the worst play. Like, I don't necessarily need double Fumes. I don't necessarily need to cast down this right now either. I'm actually going to do it. I want to just cast this. Nice. Pretty interesting play, but I like it. Get hit for 1 more damage this turn, but if they play any more 1-toughness creatures, I get to Fumes them. Okay, they get to draw a card, so they're kind of getting value here. Can also cast down a Spell Stutter in response to Fumes. Another Stormbound Geist. Okay, that's annoying. All right, let's Impulse. I think I go Bridge Fumes right now. Yeah. What's up, Living Riot? Thank you. I did it now because I wanted to resolve. I want to get their board down. Sure, they can hit me for 4, but I can potentially even like race with boarding party plus these removal spells. So not bad. Plus we have another land we can play here. Stormbound Geist is good against all our removal, but it can't block ground creatures. It can only block creatures with flying. So maybe we could just ignore it too. Bleak Coven. That's a good draw. I think I like going boarding party here. Could go Bleak Coven and leave up cast down, but this is like a double spell. And it's a 6/3 haste. And it's a Bleak Coven too. Okay. Sounds like the fiance's home. Counterspell the Bleak Coven makes sense. They're gonna have to have another count, and they have a red blast. They have 0 cards in hand. Okay. Not bad. One second. Okay, we're back. Okay, let me get my head around what's happened. So they drew a card, they attacked for 4, passed the turn. I didn't see any of that. Sorry if I was paused during that part of the recording as well. Let's see. I still think I like Boarding Party again because next turn I can Bleak Coven, gain 4, leave up, cast down. I guess I could die to Mutagenic. They probably won't even have Mutagenic in their deck, honestly. Post board. We have so many good hits here. Another Bleak Coven. Love it. Obviously hitting all Bleak Covens. And they did draw Blue Blast, but still Bleak Coven gain 4 is like a Time Walk plus 4/3 here. So that's not bad. They draw Preordain. 2 good top decks from them. Blue Blast into Preordain. So my fiance and her, oh, what's up, G Philippi? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. What's up? Play against you a bunch of times. So they went top into Ponder. Interesting. And they're gonna attack for 4. But yeah, my fiance and her sisters are about to watch Bachelor out there, so it could get loud. Could get crazy. All right, let's attack for 4. Play another Bleak Coven. They could have a counter spell, but nothing I can do about that. They need actual counter spell. Nice. All right. They get drained for 8. What are you doing? And my fiance doesn't want to get on camera so bad. She's crawling behind me. Have a kiss. She doesn't know. Love you. Okay, so they had a card in hand that they kept. Could it be like another Blue Blast? I'm not sure. I'm gonna just kill this. I guess I'll just try to cast. I don't even know. I guess I'll just untap and then try to cast down this. And then try to attack for the win. See if mono boarding parties into Bleak Covens could get there. Looks like they can. Nice. All right, let's go game 3. We'll be on the draw. Stormbound Geist is a problem, but it's not that quick of a clock, and we can try to ignore it, or we can just 2-for-1 ourselves, play double removal spell. If we can Pyroblast it, that's obviously ideal. Chainer's Edict's not bad against them. I think I just like this configuration. Side out, Cart Clan, triple Marauder, bring in Fumes, Pyroblast, Pyroblast. Nihil literally doesn't do anything, right? They're mono blue Fae. I guess just for Stormbound Geist? No. I don't think that's worth it. Like, I have to have the mana up when I kill Stormbound Geist. I think I can either just ignore Stormbound or... Yeah, I'm not sure. They still have Spire Golem, and the deck used to play 4 Spire Golems. I would even like Ancient Grudge sometimes, but we have so many removal spells that kill it. That just cannot be right. I think I'm just running it back. Just gonna try to be on the removal spell plan. They know about double fumes now, which makes it a little bit worse, but I still think it's reasonable here. All right, snap keep this. Sand looks great. Looks like they snap capped as well. Pyroblast. All right, I think I'm just gonna Pyroblast this right now. I don't want to like them to flip Delver and start clocking me early. It's not the best use of Pyroblast, but I can still Cleansing Wildfire on 2. which I'm probably going to do here. Okay, Fairy Miscreant plus Delver, sure. I'm going to go Wildfire here. Get Swamp. Draw Mountain. Not a bad draw. And next turn I can go Reckless Impulse plus Star, tap land, and then start playing Bleak Coven Vampires. I'll probably lead on Reckless Impulse. Oh, Override, what's up? Alright, now let's lead Reckless Impulse. They'll probably counter it, and then maybe I can resolve Star. I want to resolve Star. Maybe I should have done it in the other order, but I thought I needed the Metalcraft, but I forgot I just drew Darksteel Citadel. So the other order probably would have been better. Maybe they would have spell stuttered the Star. They have 2 cards in hand, and we're just going to start playing turn 4 Vampire, turn 5 Vampire, see if that's enough. If they have like multiple counter spells for vampires, it's going to be rough. If not, it could start to get rough for them. Everyone loves to say Siege Rhino. It is not Siege Rhino, but... Oh, Juan Navarro, thanks for subbing. Awesome. Appreciate that. They do have 1 counter. They have 1 card left in hand. Hopefully no ninja off the top here. They reveal Dispel. Okay, I mean, that'll counter this, but that'll mean I probably get to resolve Bleak Coven. Now we're getting hit for a lot more. Flipping the Delver was kind of brutal. I don't like this Delver art compared to the other one. And really appreciate any subs here, you know, really appreciate any follows on YouTube or follows here. So thanks everyone for all that. I guess I can start by just drawing a card. I still have triple artifact. They have Dispel plus blank in hand. If they have another counterspell, then I'm basically just dead, but I can't play around it. Oh, I should have not cracked Star. That was a mistake, because now I don't have anything good to Deadly Dispute. That was a pretty big mistake, actually. I was thinking about that just before I said it, and then I just kind of like brain farted there. We know they have Dispel. Yeah, I really needed that Star to Deadly Dispute away. Maybe if I had drawn something else better off of it, it would have worked out, but I think it was a pretty big mistake now. See if we can still get there. If we draw Boarding Party into a removal spell, then we're just like off to the races. This matchup seems pretty close. I've been seeing a lot more mono blue Fae in the ladder, or in the leagues. There's no ladder. There we go. Okay, that's what we needed. I mean, they can have Hydro, but this is exactly what we needed to hit. Removal spell. Reckless Impulse, sure. Like, I'm winning the race if they have nothing. They can't dispel anything, so that's good. They do have Spell Stutter, though. Brutal. But, like, they're going to have to start chumping. I'm at 9. They had Blue Blast. They had Double Counter. They still have Dispel as their last card. And now I'm still punished that even drawing Boarding Party, that I don't have the Chromatic Star. I mean, I can obviously just sack a Darksteel Citadel, but it's getting pretty rough here. And they have Ninja. That was such a good top deck. So they're just going to Ninja one of these Spell Stutters. Damn. Looks like we're going down to GL Nemesis. Had a lot of good matches against Nemesis for sure. But we can't resolve a cheap spell. Oh, they got back Fairy Miscreant because they're going to chump with it? Does this give us a chance? I mean, I guess we're at 2, so we don't really have outs. So they just dispel this. I draw 1. One card. Oh no. Maybe if this resolves, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the air. So now I attack. Maybe they chump, and then I go Blink Coven, and then I'm not. Oh, they take it. Oh, I thought they were gonna chump. Damn, so close. So close here. Not sure if Cracking Star cost me anything. Why didn't they? I guess they were just saving this for Gallop Blast because they think they can't die otherwise. That was a really close match. GG's. That was fun. Really close. Good match to show off both those decks, I think. All right, let's go round 4. I'm going to grab another drink. All right, after getting defeated in a close match against Mono Blue Fay, we're against Oliver Juice. Really nice opponent. Always like just chatting. Always seems to be in a good mood. Always with really cool brews. 5-0ing with brews. So let's go. All right. Make sure we're all good to go. Would you like to play first? Yes. Snap keep. This hand looks great. Turn 2 Wildfire, always nice. Turn 2 Wildfire on the play. I really like how this deck gets to play 4 Darksteel Citadel and your mana is still pretty good. I think that makes a huge difference because you don't have to play like 11 tap lands. You only have to play 8. And that makes a big, big difference. Oh, nice. We got a decent amount of people in the chat. It's cool. Oh, is Juice on Affinity? I think I'm going to kill their... I just need more mana so badly here. Killing their land is tempting, and then I can just Reckless Impulse to find a land next turn. Just going to do it. Because then I like killing their lands also because then more Cleansing Wildfires you get. Oh, they have a basic? They have a basic. Damn, that crushes me. They're playing the Swamp. They might be playing Hamuda's list. Oh, they're playing... they might be playing my list. Oh, no. Got wrecked. So, I'm going to actually wait on Impulse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play... Oh, I don't have a black source. Now I played my land. I thought this was a black-red land, and I was going to play this, leave up Deadly Dispute. Oh, man, I got fucked here. Still going to have to play this now. That really sucks. If I hit land, I can't play both. That was just a mistake. Oh, my God. Super punished here. I really needed both those lands. Been making some mistakes this league. Okay, they're not on my list. And they're a big brewer themselves, so they're on their own thing. I just thought it was Great Furnace into Star. I really thought it was Affinity, but it looks like it's some type of mirror here. My mana is so bad now. That was a pretty bad mistake, but we're going to have to try to play through it. I can Deadly Dispute right now, but I don't think there's a real need to. I could do it at the end of their turn if I want. Maybe I can just draw Swamp too. I was like, oh yeah, just slam played Mountain, played Kark Clan, or I was going to play Kark Clan and then leave up Dispute. It would have been such a nice line. Looks like a mirror for sure here. Oh my god, am I going to get like Shinobi'd here? No. Okay. I really don't want to sack one of my lands to this Deadly Dispute. I might just wait until my turn. Sacking a land to the Deadly Dispute just seems so bad. Wow, Kuldotha Rebirth? They're always on such interesting decks. Alright, I'm just going to have to do this. I said I wasn't going to, but I am going to. It's just 2 mana inefficient not to do it. Cart Clan Shaman, Kuldotha Rebirth in the same deck. Guess this is just probably a value card for all their like Ichor Wellsprings. I could just not play this also, but I think I should. Cleansing Wildfire, Cast Down. Okay, those are good draws. It's Wildfire, see what we draw. I definitely didn't play this game well, but essentially it was because I thought Bridge was the black-red one, and it wasn't. So I didn't have a black source for Dispute when I played my land. That just like cost me everything. But again, we'll try to fight back here. Swamp. Black-red land, pass. So they're only on 4 mana now. We did kill one of their lands, but I mean, they got a basic. They have 4 cards in our hand to our 6, though. And our hand's actually pretty powerful, so depending on what they have, we might just be fine. Deadly Dispute away a Cart Clan Shaman and not a Goblin token. Why would they sack this over this? I don't understand. They're both 1/1s, goblins, except this has a good ability. Maybe because they can rebuy this with like a Blood Fountain or something. I think I'm just going to start playing Vampires. Terrarion. Ardent Elementalist, get back Deadly Dispute. That is pretty good. It's one card I'm missing from this list. So they're just probably all in on Deadly Dispute. I wonder if they have a way to flicker. Probably not. Now do I play Boarding Party into Boarding Party? Ooh. Or do I just play Fangren now? They probably just have cast downs and stuff. Fangren, a blind Fangren seems pretty bad. But a Boarding Party into another Boarding Party seems good. I'm just going to play Bleak Coven first. Bleak Coven tap land, save the treasure. Just, if they want to play a removal spell on my Bleak Coven, that's fine. They already showed Lightning Bolt as well. Interesting. Maybe they have Lightning Bolt and Galvanic Blast. We'll have to see. I wonder if some number of Bleak Covens could be cut from this deck. Just when you're playing against, you know, Burn or Stompy, Bleak Covens like becomes like one of your best cards. Deadly Dispute away the Terrarion, Ancestral Recall. I don't want them to be able to rebuy Elementalist from the graveyard. Potentially there's not much I can do about that. I think I want to now, since they have so many artifacts out that sack, I'm going to play Fangren, pass the turn, and then if they try to kill it in response, I'll just crack the treasure, gain 5, Galvanic Blast something, and then start playing Boarding Parties. Because they also have to sack treasures to deal with this. Yeah, they're just cashing in Star now. They're just sacking. Oh, they're going to double bolt this or something? That's what it seems like. All right, Gal Blast. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought I clicked through it. I want to gain 5 here. Okay, we're back up to 20. They have 3 cards. We still have Boarding Parties going. They might just not have Boarding Party in their deck. They're just going Kuldotha Rebirths. That's fine. What'd they sack? Oh, treasure. I see. Okay. Oliver Juice always with the bruise, huh? Removal spell will kill a goblin, because then they don't have good blocks on the Boarding Party. Hopefully we find another card advantage spell here. We have so much card advantage in the deck. Even with me misplaying the early game, we might be able to just climb out of it, especially if we find more Marauders here would be nice. Juice with the bruise. Is my internet still in? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Should still be live. Maybe opponent got disconnected here. No. Chromatic Star. Sure. I already played a land. I'll keep this in play. I guess I could not attack. I should offer the trade for 3 goblins, I think. I think I'm actually going to not attack this turn. Because they might have to like quad block. Okay, well, it didn't make a difference. They have 6 power of goblins. I can Bleak Coven, which really buys a lot of time. Which I think I want to do. At 11, I don't want to get burned out. They have 1 card in hand. Let's add black, draw, bridge. Bleak Coven, drain for 4, pass. I'll try to block here if I can. They've drawn double Gallblast, double Lightning Bolts so far. They have a lot of Terrarions, Stars, and Ichor Wellsprings, so they're all in on the sack artifact plane, it looks like. They crack Terrarion for red-black. It's like a pseudo mirror, but they just have a different like sacrifice package with a million rebirths. I think I'm just gonna have to cast down a goblin token here. Yeah, I mean I have to. Sucks, but they found a lot of removal for our stuff. Get hit to 10. I don't know if we can deal with this. We'll see. Galvanic Blast. No. I tried to click on this. Into Reckless Impulse. I like that. There's a cast down and an Ichor Wellspring. Alright, let's just pass the turn. Plan to cast down a goblin, block another goblin, and just start killing as many as we can. They have 1 card in hand. So we're going to be taking 6 here. We might be able to get out of this. Cast down that. Block, go to 4. We have double removal spell, aha, and then they kill us. So they have lots of elementalists. We just weren't quite able to stabilize versus all the goblin tokens. Alright, let's go Fumes. Spellbomb. Don't think I want Ancient Grudge. I think that oof. They have a lot of burn spells. I think Franklin Marauder is actually good. Oh, Cart Clan Shaman also just does the thing. We played the Cart Clan early. Probably want 1 Cart Clan, probably not more than 1, especially with double Fumes. 3 Wraths for their 1/1s is enough, maybe 4. I could take out some removal spells, like these don't seem that good. We saw Ardent Elementalist, Kuldotha Rebirth, and Cart Clan Shaman. I could like still have 2 cast downs. Could cut like a Gallblast and a Star. I want all the Reckless Impulses to find my stuff. I want all the Marauders. Seems great in this matchup. Cast down seems kind of weak. Bringing in like Wraths, boarding out removal spells. They're probably gonna like play a bunch of boarding parties and or like Bleak Covens or something weird. It's kind of hard because I don't know exactly what their deck list contains, so I'm not 100% sure how to sideboard. One land, gotta chip it. Alright, we gotta keep this. We have to find an indestructible land. We can just cycle his fumes though. I think I actually want the Bleak Coven over the boarding party. I'm not sure about that one. His hand's not great, but if I draw an indestructible land, it actually starts to become pretty good. Alright, let's pass. I'm gonna cycle fumes here. We have 2 more rats in our deck that we can find still. And again, I just need to draw an indestructible land, and then I can start wildfiring and going off. Also, wildfiring them just ended up being so bad for me because I thought they were affinity, and that really punished me. Every time I wildfire the opponent, I end up regretting it. Man. Like, I can wildfire myself to just draw a card? It seems so bad. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. Definitely not wildfiring them. Alright, well, they have the indestructible land, and we do not. We have 12 in the deck, but we just didn't have one here. Maybe if I played that game better, I would have been fine. Alright, we have to try to draw land now. Could wildfire them, take out one of their artifacts, but they get to thin. I'd rather just wildfire myself, honestly. I think I'm going to get a forest here. Brutal. Not where you want to be for sure. Makeshift munitions. Okay, okay. I see the combo now. So they can sack their stuff, they can sack artifacts to this, and they can sack their goblins to this too. Got it. Alright, there's indestructible land. Do I want to go Wellspring into Deadly Dispute? Or do I want to go Citadel Wildfire? I think I want to go Citadel Wildfire. It's pretty close. I'll get Swamp here. And then I can just play Ichor Wellspring. Yeah. I think this is better. I don't think they can have a counter or anything for this. Munitions actually seems pretty sick in their deck. Another wildfire. I'd love to be able to finger next turn, but it looks like that might not be the case. We're still at 20, but they have 7 cards in hand. They're going to sack it to munitions right now. They have Bleak Coven. Okay. So they're just like a burn heavy version with this like goblin sack package. Really interesting. Like I said, Drew's always playing cool decks. I wonder if I should go Deadly Dispute Ichor Wellspring right now. I could find like some type of Wrath. They're tapped out. I'm at 13. Could also just start with Wildfire. I think I'd start with Deadly Dispute. Not sure about this one either. Okay, there's untapped land. But I can't go Swamp Bleak Coven because I won't have Metalcraft. Not even close. So now I can go play Reckless Impulse, see what I hit, and then I could just play Ichor Wellspring, try to survive, and then next turn Marauder. Am I going to die? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 damage on board. God. So I have to just Reckless Impulse into removal spell, basically. I have a red mana for treasure if I need it, I guess. Alright. Now we just have to try to survive. I have to discard. I guess I'm just discarding Reckless Impulse here. So next turn I go land, Marauder, and then maybe I can even go like, I can just gain a bunch of life off Marauder because I have 6 mana, 7, so I can go land, Marauder, sack treasure, gain 5, Deadly Dispute, sack Darksteel Citadel, gain another 5 if we don't die. But we could just die here. We're at 9, bolt, bolt, kill us. GG's. Oh, they have triple bolt there. So they're basically just like a burn deck. GG's juice. Cool deck as always. 2 and 2. That felt kind of bad because I felt like I didn't play well and my draws just didn't come together. That second draw especially was super awkward, but let's go round 5 here. All right. Had to wait a long time, about 10 minutes to get paired. We're against Mana Man. We're on the draw. We'll keep this hand. We have turn 2 cast down, hopefully. And then turn 3 Reckless Impulse. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think you want Simian Spirit Guide in that other deck. You could play Rite of Flame. You could play Lotus Petal. Oh, Birth of Paradise. What's up? Thanks for the raid. Oh, that was a great draw. That was probably the best draw other than, I mean, maybe even better than drawing land. Just going to go for Wildfire on 2 now. I mean, I know they can counter it, but I need to go for it. Maybe they don't have a counter spell. Maybe they're just holding up Spell Stutter. Yeah, Warlord's Fury is definitely a possibility in that deck. We'll work on it after this. Let's focus on this match, finish this YouTube video, and then we'll play another league. So I'm probably going to just start my turn on Reckless Impulse if they play a creature. Oh, what? Okay, I was not expecting that. Let's lead on Impulse. Expecting a Spell Stutter spread. I don't exactly know what's happening, though. Wow, this was terrible. No lands and no red. Oh, man, that was literally the worst Reckless Impulse I've ever cast. Okay, so it's just control, basically. It's just cleansing Wildfire control, and they just don't have the red source yet. Ichor Wellspring, Galvanic Blast this. Nice, drew a land. Land is good. Like, that was the worst Reckless Impulse I've ever cast, and it was still just a cycle. Like, usually it's a 2 mana draw 2. When it's bad like that, it's an awkward cycle. But the upside in the late game is so high. Chromatic Star. Okay, let's go lead on Reckless Impulse. They have a counterspell. Okay. I think I want to play Star, crack it, try to hit a land. Could get punished since we don't have cast down up, but I think it's worth it. Odd red. Come on. I could have thought about that a little longer. I mean, I guess I could have drawn the 1/1. They play Muldrifter, sure. They play Tapland. No Ephemerate up. Probably want to kill this now if I can. So we are gonna really need to draw a land here. I'm gonna go Galvanic Blast this, play Blood Fountain, pass. I'll probably loot away my cast down. and then just start casting boarding parties if I can draw an untapped land in the top two. That mono red deck might need another threat or two as well. But I really like the idea of Lava Dart and Bolt in that deck, actually. Oh no. Cast a Muldrifter, maybe leave up Ephemerate. This deck is very similar to Evoke. It just has Cleansing Wildfire in the artifact base. They play a tap land. I think I'm going to try to blood into a land. Bleak Coven. Untap land. Damn. Playing a Bleak Coven just seems so weak here. I just have to do it. I mean, maybe they don't have an Ephemerate right now. That's all I can hope for. Cassio, I just saw that message with like the huge mono red list there. Yeah, that looks like a solid list. Only one Teamer Battle Rage? I can't agree with that. And no mutagenic growth. Oh, you do have 4 mutagenic, but only one Teamer Battle Rage? Isn't Teamer Battle Rage like the combo? I have an idea for a blue-red list that I'm probably going to play over the mono-red one. Which I think I'm going to do. So we'll see. But again, need to focus on this game. Try to win this game. Try to not 2-3 this league. Mana Man not making it easy on us. Okay. Ichor Wellspring, not the best hit there. It's probably one of the more poor hits. They're at 16. They have 5 cards in hand. We can just start playing one boarding party per turn here. Hopefully that's enough. We have a Galblast as well, so yeah, they have to do a lot. They Galvanic Blast my thing. If they have Ephemerate, then I probably just lose. Late to Dinner, Muldrifter. Did they late to dinner last turn that I just didn't? Oh, they late to dinner this and then got back late to dinner. I thought they just cast another Archaeomancer. That's why I was confused about the double food. That's why we need a focus. All right, it's boarding party. I like the new set. I don't think it's the best limited set, but it's been fun. Okay, that's a good hit. They have Ghostly Flicker. What is this? 3 mana? Oh, lose focus. Counter both my spells. Jeez. Well, that was the first time I've actually gotten crushed by lose focus. They have 3 cards in hand. They're at 10. I have another boarding party next turn. I like Blood for limited for sure. It just allows like limited to like have a lot more games where you can cycle into gas or you can cycle away lands in the late game. Blood it just seems like a really good limited mechanic in my opinion. So if they find Ephemerate here, they find Counterspell, it's probably just enough, honestly. Another Augur too, jeez. Preordain. They have so many outs. They probably just have like 2 or 3 Ephemerate, but if they find it, I'll just concede. These games have just not really been working out here. 2-0 into 0-3. They have Ephemerate here. It's over. They have Counterspell Ephemerate in hand. Could just save time here and concede. Yeah, alright. Let's just go to the next one. They're going to have double Counterspell or like Counterspell and lose focus and keep getting stuff back. They just had the late game locked up there. Alright, Spell Bomb, Pyroblast, Pyroblast. Don't think I want this. Chainer's Edict is actually okay against Blink stuff, but I don't think I want it. I probably just want these 3 cards. I guess I'll play like one Chainer's Edict. I don't think I want Marauder. I feel like Marauder doesn't really do anything. Alright. I think that's a pretty straightforward sideboard here. All the card advantage, leaving the removal spells. Just try to win with Boarding Party and or Bleak Coven here. Let's go game 2. Oh, Mana Man's ready. Mana Man's quick. All right. This hand looks good. Tried to keep. Try again. Turn 2 Wildfire here. They kept 7 as well. Super lucky. Bridge. Okay. Am I getting Mountain or am I getting Swamp? I think I'm getting Swamp. Another Wildfire. That was a great draw. I guess I could have gotten Mountain to leave up Pyroblast, but it looks like it doesn't matter. They have a Cleansing Wildfire too. Welcome to Pauper, huh? Ichor Wellspring. It's a Wildfire here, because then we at least get 1 land, and we get to draw a card, and we hit an untapped land. That was so good. I'm going to just play Ichor Wellspring rather than leave up Pyroblast right now. Turn 2 Wildfire, turn 3 Wildfire, Wellspring. It's a really good start for us here. Then I have Ancestral Recall with Pyroblast backup next turn. Just seems great. Preordain, top, Augur, Preordain. Another Galv Blast. All right, let's start with Ancestral. Should be able to resolve. Another Cleansing Wildfire. All right, let's go Cleansing Wildfire here. I think I just get Swamp. We don't need green mana anymore. Then I can go play Bridge, play Star, leave up Pyroblast or Galblast. I think playing Star is worth, so I don't have to discard. Kind of doing it, drawing infinite Cleansing Wildfires here. Still have 7 cards in hand. And 7 mana in play, 8 mana with Treasure. It may just not be enough, though. Could take 1. Alright, let's just untap. I think I'm going to just Deadly Dispute my Star right now. I guess I might have to discard if that's the case. So why don't I just play a Bleak Coven. I like this. I guess I'm going to play Darksteel Citadel. Yeah, this is the line. Play Bleak Coven Vampires. Drain. And then pass the turn with Deadly Dispute up. I mean, I am not sure what's going to get banned, if anything. I mean, I could just Deadly Dispute this. I think I'm going to. I'll just save my Star. Let's Deadly Dispute this. And they're going to lose focus. The Deadly Dispute. Lose focus proving to be really strong against me here. Okay, it's fine. I could also just kill the Augur right now. I could also Deadly Dispute right now, resolve it. And then I get to draw more cards. I'm going to do that. And I still have Pyroblast up. Okay, pass. I like that. Deadly Dispute has just been so strong. In chat. Anybody who's watched a lot of my channel can back me up here. The second Deadly Dispute got printed was the first deck I played. Affinity with 4 Deadly Dispute, 4 Ichor Wellspring. Now what does everyone play? Everyone was telling me at the time, why 4 Deadly Dispute? That seems like too many. It's like, come on, it's good. It's actually good. Let's try to counter this. If they counter back, then sure. Augur's just too much value. All right, now it's just boarding party. Into cast down, sure. I'll just play Ichor Wellspring here. Could Reckless Impulse first, actually. Gives me more chances for a land. Yeah. Nice. Night Sky Mimic again, huh? I'm going to pass. Mole Drifter for 5. That's fine. I'm just going to play another boarding party here. We have double Galblast. I feel like we should be fine here, but we'll see if we can close it out. Boarding party into Bleak Coven. So this is lethal because I get to go hit them to 6 with Bleak Coven. Galblast this. I think they conceded. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Deck worked perfectly there, but we drew 3 Cleansing Wildfires early and cast them all, ramped, and then just had a bunch of mana early and a bunch of cards in hand. So yeah, Cleansing Wildfire proving to be pretty broken still. Let's run it back. All right, let's try to go positive in this league. I mean, 3-2 is still reasonable, and if we can win this, our results overall with the deck will be good. Even if we lose it, our results overall are fine. This hand is actually very good. If they play an Augur on 2, I can just Pyroblast it potentially. Or no, I can't because I won't have untapped red source. What am I talking about? But I can resolve Cleansing Wildfire. They have actual mountain? Wow. They're going to go Cleansing Wildfire, and then I will too. Drawing Ichor Wellspring was also another really good draw. Swamp. Nice. Swamp is a great draw too. Go Wildfire, get another Swamp. Yeah, let's get Swamp. Okay, another land. It's fine. Now I'm playing Ichor Wellspring, tap land, leave up Deadly Dispute most likely. I guess I could play untap land. Like I can play. Let's just lead on. I don't know if I want to play Deadly Dispute here. End of their turn if I don't have to Pyroblast. Because I kind of want to play one of these tap lands. I'm just going to play Ichor Wellspring tap land. Wait on the Deadly Dispute. I just have so many tap lands. I kind of want to start playing them. If they tap out for Mole Drifter, I'm going to slam a Pyroblast on it. What is this? Geomancer's Gambit? Evoke Mole Drifter? They trying to? Oh, dust to dust my lands. All right, wasn't expecting that. Probably should have been. At least I still have Ancestral Recall here. Make 1 mana. Plus play tap land, leave up Pyroblast. It's not too bad. I can actually fight back from this. That's how insane these like artifact lands are. Cleansing Wildfire. That's a good draw too. So let's go play green-red bridge. Then I have to discard 2 cards. I guess it's Bleak Coven Vampire's land. Keep all my other card draw. Bleakhoven's not that good. I could also discard Darksteel, Ichor Wellspring. I can't undo this. Can't undo this. Isn't that an error? Shouldn't I be able to? Alright, well. That sucks. I wouldn't be too surprised, Living Riot. Would not be too surprised. So we have Pyroblast up. They have 6 cards in hand and they have 5 mana. That Dust Dust really got us. If I had left up Deadly Dispute, it would have been so much better. Because then I could have responded to Dust Dust, sacking one of the lands to make a treasure. And then had more mana to work with. Another Dust to Dust? Okay, nothing I can do. Let's see. I can play Darksteel Citadel, Star, Cleansing Wildfire. They might even have Counterspell up. I think that's the line, though. Alternatively, I can play Tapway and Wellspring. Alright, I'm going to do that. If I can win this game, that's pretty incredible. Counterspell here, I'd be happy with that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now I have untapped land next turn. Now they're going to Muldrifter. Now if they have Ephemerate, I'm wrecked. Okay, Mountain is good. So I like play Mountain, play Cleansing Wildfire, Blue Blast. I think I'm just gonna Pyroblast the Muldrifter, let this resolve, and then play a Star and pass the turn. I don't want this to start getting flickered. Just kill that now while I can. Pass. Like, they played double dusted us, but I still have a chance. I guess if they go untap land, Archaeomancer, Dusted Dust, that would probably be brutal. Cleansing Wildfire. Sure. They have the third Dusted Dust. Jeez. I'm going to keep fighting. Ichor Wellspring. I'm going to Deadly Dispute right now if this resolves. I want this to resolve because I need to draw as many cards as possible and make mana. Now leave up Pyroblast or play Nihil Spellbomb. I think leave up Pyroblast is better. I can't believe I still have a chance in this game. They have 5 cards in hand. We have 5 cards in hand. We're on like a little bit less mana. That's the only downside after triple Dust to Dust. Cleansing Wildfire themselves resolves. We're still at 20 though. They're not applying any pressure. So I'll lead the turn on Reckless Impulse and then probably just play Nihil Spellbomb next turn. Augur. I think I'm just countering this. Don't want them to get the 2-for-1. Can I win this game? That would be pretty incredible. All right, let's go Reckless Impulse. And they have a Blue Blast. Damn. Should I Spellbomb draw now? I feel like no, I should just leave it up all the time. Because they're going to have to play like an Archaeomancer into this eventually. All right, I don't like seeing a Muldrifter. It's going to be tough. We're down to 4 cards though. They still don't have that much pressure. I wonder how I'm supposed to just crack here. Draw a card. Exile their entire yard. I think I'm going to wait. This game could go on for a while longer. They have a counterspell? Damn. If I don't get value out of this, that's going to suck. Another Deadly Dispute. We have a chance. We have a chance. If they go Archaeomancer, of course I'm going to have to pop Nihil, but they could just have lands in hand. Okay. So I'll let them target and then I'll crack Spellbomb. Obviously, I'm not going to let them get back Dust to Dust. They have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully we can resolve this Deadly Dispute here. Ancestral. Keep going. I could draw a tap land. I can't play around to lose focus anyway. Maybe. When triple Dust to Dust may not be enough. I have this Galblast. I have Metalcraft. I think I'll just wait. Maybe they go for something. I'm kind of beating them on card advantage here. They might just have lands in hand. Like, what else could they have in their hand? Maybe like a Lightning Bolt or a Galvanic Blast? I don't think they could have Ephemerate. I guess they could. Cast down. All right, start draining. We're kind of doing it. And then they Lightning Bolt, yep, just like expected. They have 1 card left. That's fine. Gaining 4 is huge here. I don't want to try to play a removal spell yet, because I only have 1 removal spell up. And I want to keep my treasure for Metalcraft. Since they've cast 3 Dust to Dust this game, we're at 9. They're just flooded there. Chainer's Edict. Not too bad. Let's go land Bleak Coven. And then I think I'm just going to pass the turn with double removal spell up. And then maybe end of turn, play 1 removal spell. Maybe not. Maybe just untap. Probably just untap here, actually. Oh, it's their last card is a Galblast. So I can kill multiple of their creatures right now. They could top deck like a Late to Dinner. But if I kill Muldrifter plus Ardent Elementalist, if they don't draw Late to Dinner, then I'm just in great shape. And I take less damage. I think I should just cast down the Muldrifter. They're at 12 also. This saves me 2 damage. Again, if they top deck Late to Dinner, it's going to be bad for me, but nothing I can really do. They top deck a land. Wow. We get hit to 10. Deadly Dispute. My God, we can do this. We can do this. Let's lead on Deadly Dispute, sacking treasure. Blood Fountain. Let's go. So our graveyard's Bleak Coven, Bleak Coven, Bleak Coven. And we have Bleak Coven in hand. I think we might drain them out. Let's go Bleak Coven pass. Leave up Blast, Galvanic Blast. They're at 8. If they draw an Ephemerate or something, I play around it. I think I'm good here. They just got flooded. Triple Dusted Us, not enough? Needed more lands off the top. Yeah. I said, yeah, not enough lands. think they might even concede here. Crazy. Still can't cast Emrakul. GG's. GG's. Wow. GG's, man, oh man. And good attitude for sure there, making fun of it. This is not the deck we're going to play right now. Maybe for the next video, YouTube. So you can check in tomorrow for that. Let's go to the list, if I can find it. It's called Mostly Rakdos. So we got the 3-2 with the deck. So yeah, deck still feels great. I mean, we literally just beat triple Dust to Dust. I know they got incredibly flooded, so it might not be the best example, but yeah, I mean, beating triple Dust to Dust is still something that's hard to do, even if the opponent gets flooded. Not the easiest, and they even tried to get back one, and we broke it up with our Nihil Spellbomb. Might want a second Spellbomb, might want more hate against Affinity, but deck felt great. We beat Affinity twice, all right? Not sure what else I would change. Hey, Themic Slash, thanks for following there. But yeah, deck feels great. Not sure exactly what I would change. Again, for a challenge or something, you could bring even more Affinity hate if you wanted to play this list, which I would recommend. I mean, at this point, if you want to win, I probably still have to recommend just playing Affinity or playing something with like an insane amount of Affinity hate. Like in the last challenge, I think a Flickertron deck won, and it had 3 Gorilla Shaman, 3 Fangren Marauder, 3 Hydroblast, and like 1 or 2 Ancient Grudge in the sideboard or something like that. It was like their entire sideboard minus 4 Pyroblast was all for Affinity, and that's all they had. Like, the Affinity just needs to be banned. The Pauper meta is not healthy right now. This deck has been sweet. I've played it in 3 leagues or 4 leagues total, 3 leagues on the channel. Again, 2 4-1s, 2 3-2s. Deck feels great. Love it. I would highly recommend playing it if you want to grind and draw infinite cards. Reckless Impulse has been really nice, as has Blood Fountain. So that'll do it for this YouTube video. Thanks, everyone. Peace.